Well, and we have more. Ladies and gentlemen, do not just your set. I am Hitman Cause. Welcome to your official predictions for Summerslam. And of course, I'm not alone in this endeavor. Please welcome, as always, the humble man Gary. Gary, welcome to the contracts.
Yeah, yo, what's good, my man? Cause Paint, and what's good, my nigga?
You already know, man. Ready to get into this?
You already know, let's do this shit like Brutus.
Alright. First off, we have Cody Rhodes and Brock Lesnar, and what I'm assuming is the tiebreaker for the match, for that feud. Um, I really don't know what to think going into the match, cause I mean, Cody got his licks in on Lesnar, and Lesnar freaking pummeled him two different times.
Right.
Honestly, considering that Cody won with I think a roll up, and then they had him look strong while he had a broken arm, even though he lost the match. I really don't know, because don't get me wrong, I know Cody's a main eventer, but against Lesnar, like honestly, it was more. It's been pretty lopsided, in my opinion. Or better yet, it doesn't make sense, because how it is that, like, out of the matches, they mainly have Lesnar looking strong, or Cody having a bit of resilience and fighting off Lesnar. And then during the matches, Cody will either be getting pummeled and beat him by the skin of his teeth, or he'll put up a crazy fight, and Lesnar will just barely win.
Right.
So so honestly, if Lesnar wins, he's got to squash him. And
exactly.
And if Cody wins, then it has to be a hard fought match.
That's right.
And if he doesn't squash Cody, then he has to do a majority of the work. I'm not saying it has to be 2014 Lesnar versus Cena, but he has to do a majority of the work.
Oh yeah. That is right.
And honestly, I have to admit, his loss to Roman at WrestleMania really hurt his momentum, which is why I got Lesnar in this.
So I got you, honestly. I want Cody to win more, but I think possibly Lesnar's winning.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's what I think.
Yeah. Moving on, we have honestly a match that I think I'll be looking forward to the most, surprising, and that is Seth freaking Rollins versus Finn Balor for the World Heavyweight Championship. Now,
oh, word.
Now, I'll say this, man. That first match, of course, was great. These two really have great chemistry in the ring, so it's pretty hard for them to put on a bad match. You know.
Oh yeah, they put on great matches and stuff, and they always have. So honestly, I think that it's gonna be a good ass. They put on great matches against each other. I think it's gonna be a great match, but I wonder who's gonna win and what's gonna happen in terms of Damian Priest having the Money in the Bank also. So
I mean,
I think it's interesting that Priest having. I started to cut you. I think it's interesting that Priest having the Money in the Bank, because this brings more of a rift in Judgment Day, and plus I want to see if he's going to actually cash it in, because rumor has it the men's supposed to cash in successfully, the men's supposed to cash in successfully, and the women's supposed to cash in unsuccessfully, and saying SummerSlam is the place that it may happen, so I don't know.
Yeah, but for me, in my opinion, Finn has to win this match, because he more than deserves it. It's been far too long since he's been in the world title picture, and that is in the world title picture, he needs to win it. The storyline here is way too hot. I feel that he has too much riding on this to lose. Because in my opinion, if he loses this match, there's no going back.
Exactly.
Just because how much, not just the title itself, but his beef with Rollins means to him. Because he's been holding on to a grudge for 7 years.
Right.
Over him beating Rollins, but being forced to relinquish the title the next day.
Oh, right.
So yeah, he 100% has to win this match. Like there's no ifs, there's no buts. He has to win this match.
Right.
And then as far as Priest goes, I mean, from what I've been hearing through the grapevine, is that after Balor wins, he's gonna cash in. Personally, I hope that doesn't happen because the Judgment Day is red hot right now. Every member has tons of momentum behind them. Freaking Rhea Ripley is the badass of the team, and she's been a damn near unstoppable women's champion. Freaking Dominic Mysterio, ex-con Dom, Dirty Dom, is now NXT North American champion. He just defended his title, and also we got to give another shout out to him for being the first star in WWE history to main event Raw, SmackDown, and NXT all in the same week.
That's a fact.
And then, of course, Damian Priest being Mr. Money in the Bank, he literally holds the keys to the universe.
Oh yeah.
And then Finn Balor, he's really been on Seth Rollins, letting him know that he is as focused as ever.
Yeah, that's correct.
But I really hope Priest doesn't cash in on him. But I think that might happen. And if it does, then one of them is leaving the Judgment Day. Because there's no way that successful cash in or not, that those two will be able to stay, will be able to coexist in the group.
Exactly.
Moving on, we have Asuka versus Charlotte Flair versus Bianca Belair in a triple threat match for the women's title. I'll say this. This match will be great, or at least it should be. But there's one big gripe that I have about this match. And that this match, or better yet, the whole feud itself, has been more of Charlotte Flair and Bianca Belair. And Asuka, despite being the champion, is more in the background than anything else.
Right.
Because, like, looking at the recent promos and segments and matches, it seems to have mainly been centered around Charlotte and Bianca, where Asuka just randomly pops in every now and again, either attacking them or just saying something,
Oh yeah.
or just reminding them that she's still the champion, which isn't good because all three of them should have equal spotlight in this feud. But she should have it the most because she's the champion.
That is right. Honestly speaking, He really is.
And
honestly,
go ahead.
Honestly, and this match is gonna be good. But who I want to win, I want either my girl Bianca to win or my girl Asuka. I want my girl Bianca to win more.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I mainly want Bianca to win just because, unfortunately, because Asuka's been in the shadows, you know, it really hasn't made her title reign be as good as it should be.
Right.
But also, you know, also through the grapevine, apparently that initially Bianca was supposed to turn heel, but she doesn't want to turn heel.
Oh, she doesn't want to? I mean, I already know there were rumors that she was going to turn heel, but she doesn't want to, word?
That's what I'm hearing through the grapevine. So as far as I know, it's only a rumor.
Right.
But yeah. I'm mainly for Bianca winning the title. But if Asuka retains, I don't mind. Just as long as Charlotte doesn't win, then I'm cool.
Me too. Wouldn't debate you there. Jesus Christ.
Because that whole jump in the line shit, or I am the line shit, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, please get the fuck out of here with that Charlotte. Hell no. Only reason they're always giving her what it is she gets for is because of who her father is. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
No disrespect to him, but still.
Yeah.
I mean, no disrespect to him, but that's the reason why they're doing that. Like, others need a chance. Like, fuck you.
Yeah. Moving on, we have Ricochet versus Logan Paul.
This match.
Well, first off, this match is gonna be crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Oh, yeah.
But I'll be honest. Sure, he has a lot of fans, but let's be real. Ricochet in this, at least in my opinion, Ricochet in this feud is feeling himself too much. Because in my opinion, he's believing himself to be a bigger star than what he really is.
Got you.
Like, with the way he's talking and he carrying himself, he's acting as if he's a main eventer when he's a mid carder at best.
Right.
Secondly, once again, and I know I already covered this, but this dude acts as if the viral moment that he had with Logan Paul at the Rumble was his doing or like he was the main reason why it went viral. When sure, the man is an insane acrobat, but I hate to break it to you, Logan is the reason why it went viral, not him, because all those flips and all the big air that he catches, people expect that from Ricochet. They don't expect that from Logan because he's not naturally a wrestler.
Right.
Like he's a social media star.
Exactly.
This is why, and the thing is, because they don't expect that from him, that's why it goes viral. Because they're surprised to see him do this.
Exactly.
So,
that's correct.
And I can't even front. For like the past few weeks, you know, he has been getting the better of Logan Paul, but Logan Paul finally got him back.
Exactly.
But I can't even front. Logan Paul was out of pocket for bringing Samantha Irvin into this.
Oh yeah, he was. I ain't gonna hold you. He really was for that shit.
But as far as him being out of pocket, there was a big missed opportunity.
Oh wow.
There was a big missed opportunity, and somebody on X, I'm glad somebody brought this up because this was such a missed opportunity. Now, when he brought up Samantha Irvin and how they're engaged.
Right.
He said, wonder how you'd feel when she says, and the winner of the match is Logan Paul. He could have said he could have said something so much more worse, but that was such a missed opportunity, and it would have got a bigger crowd reaction. What he should have said, was that I want to know what's going to be your reaction to when the match is over and your girl screaming my name.
Yeah, exactly.
See, if you would have said that, sure, it would have been even more. It would have been even more out of pocket, but it would have been perfect. And not only would it have been perfect, it would be fitting his character. Just because of how egotistical he is.
Oh, right.
But I'll take him knocking him out to suffice for now.
Right, that's right.
I mean, and needless to say, in this match, I want Logan Paul to win. The biggest reason why the biggest reason why I want him to win is because so far in his WWE career, he hasn't won a match. Because he lost to Roman, he lost to Seth Rollins, so he should win this match.
Right. So he should. But honestly, I want either Ricochet or him to win, but honestly, we'll see what happens. The match is going to be good.
But you know what? Part of me thinks just because he brought up Samantha, that she's going to interfere in the match.
Possibly.
And honestly, if she doesn't, then again, I got Logan.
Gotcha. I got either one. It's going to be tough for me. But I got Ricochet more. I got Ricochet winning.
Moving on, we have Gunther versus Drew McIntyre for the Intercontinental Championship. Honestly, I think this might be a dark horse for match of the night.
Yeah, I want to debate you there. They're gonna have another great match, like how both of them and Sheamus had a good match against each other at WrestleMania 39, and just like how Sheamus and Gunther had a great match against each other at Clash of the Castle last year. That's gonna be it is.
Like honestly, if Gunther and Sheamus can tear the house down, then Gunther and Drew McIntyre can do the same thing.
Exactly.
And honestly, I ain't got nothing against Drew McIntyre, but I really want this title reign to continue. Because, once again, I know we're sounding like a broken record, and everybody's been giving praise to Gunther, but still, his title reign has been nothing short of excellent. It's been damn near perfect. In match quality, promo work, storytelling, body language. Just Gunther has been doing everything right, and if anything, he is restoring the Intercontinental title to back to what its original meaning was, and that was for being given to the hardest worker. And he has consistently been working hard and working well. And shout out to him and Chad Gable for putting on a great match on Raw.
Oh yeah.
All right, and that honestly, that should honestly be enough of a sign that Chad Gable needs to be taken seriously.
Exactly.
Like if they don't push him, he needs to at least be taken seriously, because for years upon years, it's been well documented how excellent of a wrestler Chad Gable is. He's damn near a mirror image of Kurt Angle or Bret Hart with how technically sound he is.
That's correct.
But unfortunately, he's not even relevant to this match, so I'm getting off topic. Sorry about that. But yeah, Gunter, in my opinion, I really want him to win this match. And personally, I think it'll make the most sense for him to win the match, just because this reign has every reason to continue.
Exactly.
Because in my opinion, Drew McIntyre just randomly returning and getting the title match, just doesn't feel right.
I feel you.
And plus, I'd rather see Drew in the main event scene rather than the mid card scene.
Yeah, me too.
But
I do too.
yeah. Moving on, we have Ronda Rousey versus Shayna Baszler in an MMA match. Now, going into this match, I really don't know what to think. I mean, if you were to just go by their records in UFC, then you think that Ronda has the advantage. Because even though Shayna had a winning record, if like win percentage wise, Ronda's record was better. Because last I checked, like she only lost twice. So
right.
So yeah, but who knows? Maybe there's more to their fighting skills that we don't know. And also going into the match, personally, I would have rather them be. I'd rather be filmed at like, NXT/Raw Underground, separately, SummerSlam Underground. But I'd rather it be in the Underground arena, without the ropes and surrounded by other talent.
Exactly.
It really wouldn't give the MMA feel, but it would give it a more street fighting feel, like how that was.
Right.
But for me, I want Shayna to win. I got nothing against Ronda Rousey, but I really want Shayna to win.
Oh, word. I got you perfectly.
Because, I've always been a fan of Shayna since day one. And, I still feel that she deserves much more than what she's gotten on the main roster so far.
Oh, Bird, I got you perfectly. Honestly speaking, like, that's really gonna be like crazy, that match. I wonder who's gonna win.
Yeah, honestly, I expect it to be hard hitting. Definitely for sure. Especially given how they both get down,
Oh, that's a fact. That is right.
But still, I want Shayna to win this.
Oh yeah. Honestly, we'll see. Could be, because rumor has it Ronda should be leaving right after, so Shayna winning would make sense, because that's like her sending off Ronda.
Yeah. Send her bag. Send her packing.
Probably.
And then we have the SummerSlam Battle Royal, where I don't really want to talk about the match. It's just somebody that's in the match that I really have to sound off about. And that is L.A. Knight. And I know I said during our last review, not the review for Great American Bash before then, for y'all to be patient, but the hell with being patient, man. First off, he should have won the United States Championship qualifying fatal four-way. And then on top of that, he should be in the United States title match now. That's going to happen on SmackDown. He should be in that match. And because he's not, I don't give a fuck about that match. No offense to Ray, but he could beat Flair for all I care. I'm still not going to give a fuck. Hell, I'm not even going to watch the fucking match. LA Knight should have been in that match, and he should have won the United States title.
Honestly speaking, I ain't gonna debate you there. I ain't gonna hold you. He should have been. And it's saying a push is supposed to happen for him right after Summerslam, but a push should have happened way before. So fuck that.
Damn
and
right.
Not only that, rumor has it he was supposed to win the Money in the Bank. It was a toss up between him and Priest. I'm glad Priest won. I'd have been glad if Knight won too. I'd have been really glad if Knight had won, because Knight needs a push. Him and Priest need to push, but Knight especially. Knight really should have won that shit. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, and I don't care how long he's been in the business, or how out of nowhere they think it might be. Every week he consistently gets cheered louder and louder, and I'm so sick of WWE ignoring when a wrestler gets over on their own. Because this man got over on his own. He has natural charisma, insane mic skills, and the crowd responds to it perfectly. This man deserves to be pushed. And literally every arena, he has everybody saying his name. And if not that, then they're just saying, yeah. And hell, he literally, whenever he talks, he's literally turned the what chants, which are super annoying, into yeah chants, which are much more bearable.
Right.
Like, so I'll tell you what. Have him win this battle royal, and if he doesn't even win this battle royal, then we got a fucking problem.
Exactly.
Because I'm sick of this. He's been getting too powerful of a reception to be ignored. Like, honestly, I know this might be a bad example, but just pop wise, this was almost, Rusev Day was almost on the level of this.
Exactly.
Where everybody was chanting Rusev Day. Hell, you even had other crowds for other companies chanting Rusev Day. But yet they refused to push Miro.
Exactly. That was real bullshit. I'm a huge fan of him too.
So they better get it right with LA Knight and push this man. And honestly, if they don't, then LA Knight needs to take Mark Henry's advice and not renew his contract.
Correct.
Because I remember Mark Henry talking about that. A lot of people, took it the wrong way because like idiots, they didn't read the whole thing. Where the most of what they read, they basically thought that he just told them to quit. When no, he told him if they aren't gonna push him to what he deserves and what he's worth, then quit.
Exactly.
Which is understandable because like we said, as great of a reception that he gets, and as how good that he is on the mic and in the ring, there's no reason for him not to be getting, better treatment. Anyways, moving on, we have the main event: Roman Reigns versus Jey Uso in a tribal combat match for the Universal Championship and for being recognized as the tribal chief.
Yes, yeah. I'm looking forward to that. I love them both for either one of them to win, but my boy Roman Reigns gonna win. Acknowledge him.
Now, I'll be honest. At first, I thought this was gonna be clear cut for Jay to finally dethrone Roman and
Right.
and take the title. But after the the promo Roman cut, I think it was either last week or 2 weeks ago. Um, I honestly, I don't think Jay's winning.
Yeah, Jay not gonna win. He gonna put up a fight, but he not gonna win.
And like the biggest reason why he's not gonna win is because when it came to Roman's promo, he kept bringing up Jimmy about
Right.
how the only reason why Jay became main event Jey Uso was not only because of Roman, but because Jimmy was injured.
Exactly.
And how pretty much anything positive or anything that brought Jay into the spotlight was only because Jimmy couldn't get it first.
Exactly.
And this is also a throwback, a flashback to when the Usos fully turned on Roman. When Roman pointed out how when Jay was getting all the recognition, Jimmy, number one, was jealous of him, and two, didn't believe that he deserved it.
Yeah, exactly.
To which then Jimmy did admit that was the truth.
Right.
So, in my opinion, what's going to happen is that just when Jay is about to win, Jimmy's going to interfere and cost him the match. And honestly, I don't think he's going to join back up with Roman, because honestly, it wouldn't make sense. Maybe he could say he super kicked Roman, just to fool Jay or something to that effect.
Right.
Who knows? But yeah, when it costs him the match, either one, he's gonna join back up with Roman, or two, it's gonna be a three-way power struggle for right to be called Tribal Chief between Jimmy Uso, Jey Uso, and Roman Reigns.
Exactly.
Where honestly, if it's a three-way power struggle, I'm all for it. But if not, then honestly, I think it's probably gonna be Jimmy versus Jay.
Yeah, more than likely, I think so.
And honestly, this might be very interesting, because even though they haven't been on these videos in years, I know that post 90s and Chrome Souls would love to see this. Now, I know you haven't talked to them, Humble Man, but they used to be on my videos a lot. And one of the biggest debates that they had wrestling-wise was who was better between Jimmy and Jay. Now, I don't remember specifically which one preferred, but I know one preferred Jay and one preferred Jimmy. And yeah, and I know that they would love to see this, just so they could rub it in the other person's face of who they feel is better.
Exactly.
So if Usos wind up feuding with each other, freaking, hey, it might be interesting. But if that does happen because of this, only question I have left is who's gonna face Roman next? Because at this point, unless because at this point, I can't really think of any main event players on SmackDown that left to face him.
Right. Well, I read rumor has it one of his opponents opponent's not supposed to be Bobby Lashley, and I want either Roman or Bobby to win. That's supposed to happen like right after SummerSlam or so, or at the next Saudi Arabia pay-per-view event.
Okay. Cause like at first I was, yeah. Cause at first I was gonna say, Drew McIntyre, but then I realized that one thing, Drew's on Raw, and two, he's not even in the main event scene. So
Right.
so yeah, that wouldn't have made sense. That's why I didn't think about it. Yeah.
Right.
But overall, as far as this pay-per-view goes, I just want it to be better than Great American Bash. Because Great American, because like we said, that pay-per-view was a disappointment. So I'm hoping this will make up for that. You know.
Most def, I hope so too.
So with that being said, that's gonna do it for this edition of the Contracts. I definitely want to thank each and every one of y'all for taking the time out of your busy schedule to come and chill with your boys. I definitely want to thank the humble man, as usual, for coming through, kicking his wrestling knowledge.
Yes, sir, my man, Card Payne, you know it.
And if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit the like button. Comment if you feel like it. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video. And until next time, my way is Struggle Vision Production. It's the Hitman and the Humble Man, and we out. Peace.
Peace, we out this bitch. We'll be right back here with y'all next week for the results for SummerSlam. Peace, we out this bitch.